literally hundreds, if not thousands, of RV parks and RV-friendly campsites dotted throughout Canada. This is a wilderness-style campsite manned by provincial park rangers. They come around daily to take a modest amount for your stay, deliver firewood during the summer months. There's toilets, there's running water, but there's no full electric hookup. So make sure that your tanks are empty and full the right way round before you get here. After only 2 days, I was feeling relaxed and healthier, despite a couple of late nights around the campfire. I even considered getting a job as a guide for Clearwater Lake tours, just so I could become a permanent fixture in the park. But sadly, we had to leave. So we headed south through Plateau Highlands, back past Camp Loops, and up onto Highway 99, the famous Sea to Sky Highway. Another pristine alpine lake. I'm getting scenery overload. I just want a sandpit, a row of state houses, something ugly. Well, that's just a snippet of what awaits you on Highway 99, the Sea to Sky Highway. It's a great drive. It's taken us about 3.5 hours from sky to sea. Allow at least 30 minutes if you're going the other way. You also should be out of the vehicle for at least an hour looking at things. And what fantastic scenery. Mountains, lakes, rivers, wildlife. The only shame for us today, we couldn't show you ice blue glaciers. The clouds just rolled in. It's mid-September, maybe July, August would be an ideal time. Whistler, home of the 2010 Winter Olympics. Of course, this place is going to go mental in February and March. Accommodation from Vancouver all the way through to Whistler will be at an absolute premium. So why not consider renting an RV with full hookup instead? Of course, there's plenty to see and do over summer and fall. Let's take a very quick look. If mountain biking's your bag, then Whistler's your mountain. There's over 100 runs for all different skill levels, and better than that, it's serviced by a chairlift, so you only have to ride downhill. And of course, there's the new peak-to-peak gondola that spans from the peak of Whistler Mountain right across the valley to the peak of Black Combe Mountain. Now this gondola breaks a few world records. At the moment, we are 437 meters above the valley floor, the highest in the world. The continuous span from one tower to the other is the longest in the world. More importantly, the view. down the valley looking back to beautiful Whistler. On my other side, some awesome glacial mountains. Despite our trip to Whistler being a bit of a whistle stop, this for me has been the best thing that we've experienced on our whole RV trip. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but every day we've been thrown scenery that's been incredible and awe-inspiring. But this is just gobsmacking. I've got tears in my eyes, and I don't think it's from the wind. This is Burnaby Caribou RV Park, situated just outside of the Vancouver city limits. We rolled in here late last night, but let's just take a little time to have a look around and see what a professional RV park has to offer.
We're very close to all of the Greater Vancouver attractions. So it's very easy from here to go to Caplano Suspension Bridge, Grouse Mountain, the Aquarium, Gastown, Granville Island, all the things that typically our visitors really would like to go and see. Now the private campgrounds, on the other hand, cater more to people who really want all those hookups. They want the water, they want the sewer, they want the electricity, and they want to be close to the city. If they're staying here, there's no worry about how to go from one place to another.
RVing in Canada is popular with many nationalities, particularly Germans. There are also a lot of young Germans who would love to go RVing but don't have the money to afford a rental by themselves. But that's good for you and me, because now you can hire them as house servants to come on your RV vacation. They're affectionately known as Gunters and are very reliable, although they do take up a bit of space. You missed a spot there, Gunter? Sorry? You missed a spot there. Yeah. Hey Gunter, do you want to cook us some eggs when you finish that? Little Kiwi joke that.
Can I get that down here? Can I get a shot? Yeah. Thanks.
Bitte helft mir, die Kiwis haben mich entführt und mein Passwort gestohlen. Ich brauche dringend Hilfe. Wenn ihr das sehen solltet, ruft bitte die deutsche Botschaft an. Ich brauche dringend Hilfe, bitte.
So talk to your RV rental company about getting a Gunter. They're surprisingly affordable and a lot of fun. You're having a great time, eh Gunter?
Sicher, du bescheuertes Arschloch.
Well, that's the end of our 6-day tour of British Columbia, Canada. I have to say, this has been my favourite RV experience yet. Canada really is the perfect place to go RVing over the extended summer months. Sadly, our time was limited and 6 days just isn't enough time to do this country justice. You need to come for as long as you possibly can. Finally, a couple of thank yous. A big thank you to Travelland RV Rental for making this trip possible, and a large thank you to our German, Dutch and Austrian tour members. You were wunderbar.